Hello, Amandine here. Welcome to your Writing Meditation podcast to transform your intrusive thoughts and your invasive emotions into intuition, creativity, and your life purpose. I've designed this episode to help you understand the meaning of your emotions when you're suddenly triggered and you don't understand what's happening to you. Because yes, it's not easy. I understand. I am in the same boat. And it actually is difficult because we don't have the instruction, and we tend to criticize ourselves at the end of the day, to judge ourselves and to feel guilty. But most importantly, we get tired enormously, mentally and emotionally. This is called mental and emotional burnout. And I want to tell you that it's more and more frequent in the population. It happens younger and younger to people, and it's more and more violent for your nervous system and your brain as society gets, more stressful. I will talk to you later in this podcast about the neurodegenerative disease that my little sisters had created at the age of 30 years old. Because yes, I will not lie to you, the danger exists. And especially as hypersensitive people, we are triggered faster than the others, and we discharge energy very quickly too. So this emotional fatigue, this mental and emotional exhaustion is also here because we have accumulated our emotion for many years. Why? Because society has never valued us as emotional people. Because we have been asked to conform, to fit in, to look like others. But honestly, let's be honest 1 second. It hasn't worked, right? And now as adults, we've got to take back our emotional power. Why? Simply because emotions are our superpower as hypersensitive people, not our burden anymore. And in this podcast, I'm very happy to share with you an emotional healing practice that I love and that I've called Everything is Transformable. And actually, it's what I like the most in my job as an emotional freedom coach through writing. Because yes, today, science proves to us that everything inside us is transformable, and especially our emotions. Okay, so if you're ready right now to transform what triggers you and what makes you suffer into new life energy, instead of exhausting yourself again and again, now in a few minutes with me, prepare your notebook and let's get started. First, I want to take a few seconds to share with you what are emotions, okay? Emotions are internal sensations in your body that wander throughout all your body actually, but which comes from mental images from your brain. Okay, so these images put end to end tell you a story, a film, a video, and the good news is that this story is modifiable. It means that you have a real conscious power over your brain to change your emotional feelings. Oh, I hear you now. I'm hearing you asking me, how do I transform my emotion, Amandine? And you know what? I invite you right now to experience it with me, okay? I want you to train this muscle of emotional intelligence to access your hyperpotential with your pen and the power of your mind, okay? The only thing you have to do is is to let yourself go and to follow my voice and your intuition, of course. So first, I invite you to make yourself comfortable and imagine around you an energy bubble of security, calm, and gentleness. Okay? Take the time to come back to yourself and make room, make space inside you to listen what is going on. Make space to your emotions, to listen to your emotions, okay? Breathe deeply and be even more present and available to yourself right now, okay? Because here, now, in this present moment, is when everything is decided, is when everything is changeable, transformable. Now is the only time where you can change everything. Even if you have had a difficult past, even if you are worried about the future. The quantum physics tells us that we can change really quickly, we can shift really quickly in the present moment, even if we have experienced a lot of heavy emotions. Okay? So I ask you right now to press the pause button and to descend even more into your inner world, this inner world of yours that is so rich. So get closer to this inner world with your breathing, slowly and deeply, to access even more comfort and confidence. Enjoy this present, unique moment where you can change everything. And now open your notebook and write freely without thinking. What got you emotionally tired these days? Describe the scene, the limiting scene you see in your mental script. What got you emotionally and mentally tired these days? Describe it with your favorite words, okay? And what's going on in this scene? Describe it. What do you do? What are you feeling? Are you associated or dissociated from this scene? Take your time to write down all the memories that may come from your past. Take the time to put on your paper the emotions you may feel, pleasant or unpleasant emotions, and feel the shift as you write them in your body. The more you write your emotions, the more they dissolve, they disappear, they have been understood. Write down all the images of the scene, all the stories of your emotional scene, all the visions you have about this scene. Take your time to write what you see, what you hear, what you feel. And most importantly, write down what is played over and over again in your brain, in your scene. What is played over and over which bothers you and which come back over and over again. Describe this loop that exhausts you. This vicious circle. This loop is called a neural pathway. And you have understood that you can modify this neural pathway that makes you suffer. Because, my friend, your brain doesn't make the difference between what you have experienced and what you haven't. For your brain, emotion is just information. And you have the choice to keep this information or to change it. Okay? You can change everything in your inner world. You can change everything in this scene. But the only thing you have to do is to give yourself the permission to change what tires you. And here is the sentence that changes everything. Okay? This sentence is, I act as if. So relax even more, breathe in even more, free yourself even more with your breathing, and write down, I act as if. And continue the sentence with your intuition without thinking. Continue the sentence with all the small or big changes, modifications you can make to your emotional scene. You may bring color to this scene, another smell, another music, another sound, another feeling. Do that now, here and now. Rewrite it. It's up to you to play. It's up to you to change. It's up to you to fully realize yourself. Simply allow yourself to create a new scene like an artist, a new image, a new photo in your brain. Very good. You feel the shift, you feel the difference within. Right? And please, my friend, believe what you write. Believe your intuition. Believe your subconscious messages that have a hard time to express themselves. Believe that what you have written is true, and feel the inner change. Feel your emotions calming. Feel this expansion within. You have this power to release and transform your emotions. And you know now that is not difficult. We did that. We have just done that together in a few minutes. But what I want you to remember at this moment of this podcast is that you can release and transform your emotions to move forward on your path. If you repeat your new experience that you have just written, you need to anchor those experiences in your brain to reprogram the new scene, to not replay the old scene which no longer serve your purpose. And trust me, trust the scientist, Nothing resists repetition, especially when you write by hand. Writing by hand activates new neural connection, and it also activates your memory on the long term, your long-term memory. So please enjoy and redo this exercise regularly to train yourself to become emotionally intelligent, emotionally safe, emotionally stable, emotionally mature, and to no longer be at the mercy of your emotions, but on the contrary, to listen to your emotion and make them your friends. Listen to your emotion as if you would listen to a friend. And imagine when a kid cries, he will stop eventually when he will feel listened to. And it's the same for your emotions. Your emotions will disappear when they will be understood, listened to, taken care of. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your courage. I'll see you in the next episode of Writing Meditation Podcast. I wish you a very good week. Bye-bye.